Welcome back to Tech Vibe. Today we're talking about the Nintendo Switch 2, one of the most anticipated gaming consoles in years. The original Switch became a phenomenon, selling millions of units and changing the way people think about gaming on the go. Now, Nintendo is back with a new generation that aims to keep the magic while adding more power, better visuals, and features fans have been asking for since 2017. Let's see if the Switch 2 lives up to the hype. The first thing you notice is the design. Nintendo has kept the hybrid concept that made the original so popular, letting you play on your TV or in handheld mode instantly. The Switch 2 is slightly slimmer than the original but feels more solid in the hand. The build quality is better, with premium materials that make it feel like a step up from the older model. The Joy-Con controllers still slide on and off the sides, but they now lock in more securely. With less wobble, Nintendo has also redesigned the Joy-Con shape for better comfort, especially for longer sessions. The sticks feel more precise, and they use a new Hall effect sensor to reduce drift, which was one of the biggest complaints about the first Switch. The buttons have a crisper feel, and the shoulder triggers are slightly larger, making them easier to press quickly during intense games. The screen is a major upgrade. The Switch 2 uses an 8-inch OLED display with a higher resolution of 1080p in handheld mode. It's bright, colorful, and has deep contrast that makes games look stunning. The larger size is noticeable without making the console too bulky, and the thinner bezels make the design feel modern. Motion looks smooth, and the touch controls are more responsive than before. When docked, the Switch 2 outputs at up to 4,000 thanks to DLSS 3 technology from NVIDIA. This is a huge step forward from the original S1080p limit. Games look sharper and more detailed on a big screen, while still keeping Nintendo's signature art styles vibrant and clean. The new dock is smaller but includes a built-in Ethernet port for faster and more stable online play. Under the hood, the Switch 2 is powered by a custom NVIDIA Tegra chipset that's far more powerful than the one in the original. Load times are much shorter, and performance is smoother across the board. Even demanding games run well, with stable frame rates in both handheld and docked modes. The battery life is improved, offering around 6 to 9 hours of play depending on the game and settings. It charges via USB-C and supports fast charging, so you can get back to gaming quickly if you run low. The kickstand from the old model returns, but it's now even wider and sturdier, making tabletop mode more stable. Nintendo has also made changes to storage. The base model comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage, double that of the old Switch, and you can still expand it with microSD cards. This is great for digital buyers, especially with games getting larger. Audio is better too. The Switch 2's speakers are louder and clearer, with more bass than before. This makes handheld play more immersive without needing headphones, though you still get a headphone jack and Bluetooth audio support for wireless headsets. The user interface is familiar, but smoother, with better transitions and faster loading of menus. Nintendo has added more customization options for themes and backgrounds, making it feel a bit more personal. Online services have also been upgraded, with quicker matchmaking, better voice chat integration, and cloud saves that work seamlessly. Backward compatibility is one of the biggest questions fans had, and Nintendo has delivered. The Switch 2 plays all original Switch games, both physical and digital, and many get performance boosts or visual upgrades thanks to the new hardware. This means your existing library still works, and you can enjoy older favorites looking and running better than ever. Of course, there are also new games built to take full advantage of the Switch 2's hardware. Launch titles include a new 3D Mario game, a next-gen Pikmin title, and enhanced versions of The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. These games look sharper, run smoother, and feel fresh thanks to the improved performance. For multiplayer, the Joy-Cons still allow for instant two-player fun, and Nintendo has kept the focus on easy local co-op. Online multiplayer is more reliable now, thanks to improved network hardware and software. Whether you're playing with friends on the couch or battling strangers online, the experience is smoother and less frustrating. Portability remains one of the Switch 2's strongest features. You can easily take it on trips, to the park, or just around the house. The larger screen and better battery life make handheld play more enjoyable, and the lighter weight means less strain during long gaming sessions. In terms of value, the Switch 2 comes in at a higher price than the original, but considering the upgrade's better screen, Stronger performance, more storage, and new features, it feels justified. It's still cheaper than most home consoles, yet it offers both portable and TV gaming in one device. Pros include the beautiful OLED display, 4K output with DLSS, improved Joy-Cons, faster performance, better battery life, and backward compatibility. Cons are the higher price, limited internal storage for heavy digital collectors, and the fact that it's still not as powerful as top-tier home consoles for realistic graphics. Final verdict. The Nintendo Switch 2 is exactly what fans were hoping for: a refined, more powerful version of the console that keeps everything great about the original, while fixing its biggest weaknesses. It's better to play, better to look at, and ready for years of great games. If you loved the first Switch, this is the perfect upgrade. If you skipped the original, this is the best time to jump in. Thanks for watching Tech Vibe. If you enjoyed this review, hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss our next look at the latest and greatest in tech. See you in the next one.